1-2 the count. Another breaking ball. That's blooped into center. Rowand dives, can't get it. They have to retrieve it. Cora's going for 2. And he makes it.
That's what Jerry Manuel was one of the things he talked to me about before the game. He said, we have
him to elevate his pitches.
Cora with his lead from second, and he'll go to third is Sandoval with Velez covering. Velez does a nice job. That throw a little bit wide, and he had to navigate his way between 2-2 the count. Runner at third, 1 out. Broken back, and holding at third is Cora. Ishikawa, the rookie first baseman, gets the unassisted put out. 2 down.
Is the key to their success from here on in.
1 hop to Velez at second. And Matt Cain walks that tightrope again. The leadoff double, and then Cain, switch hitter. And that is right to Castillo, and there is 1 away. The Dominican Republic on a bereavement leave. Over from third, David Wright. Out number 2. And here
Plate appearance. Sandoval not far behind.
That's right through that hole. Tony Gwynn used to call that the 5.5 hole, and Sandoval is finding that hole with the
fourth place hitter, though.
That one is a fair ball. Sheffield hustling over. Benji's a very slow runner, and he'll only get a single on that one, but Sandoval scores, and that balk has turned into a run. Curtis.
No, don't go anywhere.
Sheffield backing left. I keep saying Sheffield, that's Murphy. Sheffield been out here the first 3 games. He's in right field tonight.
Thinks about going to right center field.
And he gets the walk.
See, I mean, that's playing with fire. I mean, if you keep getting the leadoff man on, the numbers say that sooner or later you're going to
play.
3-2. And it is a walk. He has walked the bases loaded to start the inning. Look on Bruce Bochy's face, Giants manager. To Ishikawa. He goes home. That's 1. Molina back to first. 2. Double play.
I have to tell you, that was a nice play by Ishikawa. I didn't think that they were going to be able to turn.
Velez. And Cain somehow gets through it. A 30. Had a 2-out single. Was balked to second. Molina singled him home. And there's the Gold Glove center fielder, Beltran. 1 away. Now, let's go to the studio. Here's Kevin Nagano. He has just fabulous stuff. Broken back by Rowand. Barehanded by Wright. In the dirt and scooped by the neophyte first baseman Reed. And there's 1. And
you mean
now,
the large glove, you mean?
And look at this. That glove.
Okay. Nothing to
Ishikawa hits the ground ball right into that glove. And we'll tell you about that glove.
All right.
Yacht, the Potomac, was a part of the history of this nation. Nate Scherholtz grabbing that fly ball from Alex Cora, and there is 1. The yacht you and I share.
Oh, he's got a timeshare on.
Kevin Franzen throws out Castillo. Gaylord Perry is another guy who comes in frequently from the Giants' past, and there's another walk. Cain retired the first 2 hitters quick. He's not running. And strike 3.
And it's the Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. It's Kevin Youkilis and Pedroia for the Red Sox. You know, it's that kind of guy.
Every day, that's the main thing.
Velez, after the walk to Cain. Beltran. That ball carried well. Cain will go back to first. Beltran turned 2 different ways, chasing out.
And so, before his career is over there in New York.
Kevin Franzen. Yes, he swung. First base umpire Dana DeMuth on the appeal. Kevin Franzen is 0 for 2.
And if you look at or the consistency to be that guy for the Mets.
And then Sandoval chases one up around his eyes.
And that's not a criticism of Jose.
That's a fair ball. Sandoval not in time. David Wright a little bit too quick on that one, but quite a play.
Was into him, but I'm not sure they have him just yet.
There goes Wright as Murphy pops one up in right center. Fairly shallow. Nate Scherholtz battling the sun. And Wright will go back to first. Murphy.
Not hustling all the time, maybe, or running into outs.
There goes Wright. Molina's throw. The tag, and he's out. And the Giants throw out Wright for the first time in this series.
And head first.
Santos base hit to left field. Just reached out and hooked it right to the hole. So Santos, who walked his first time, gets a base hit here.
It's dangerous.
Giant slick fielding first baseman started a double play very beautifully. That's along the left field line. Randy Wynn in fair ground.
The Giants have some young players, but I don't think they're quite as good as the Dodgers' young players at this point.
Tatis, the emergency shortstop, catches
out this team.
Here comes Castillo over to Reed, and two men go.
Because everyone that really doesn't.
Yes, when you're winning and you're a little sloppy, that's the time I'd like to see a manager get on his team.
Nate Scherholtz right back to Pelfrey, and that's a 3-up, 3-down inning there on the 4th of July. Or as they used to say in New York, George Steinbrenner's birthday.
Still be leading 1-0.
Tatis into right field. Here comes Scherholtz in the sunshine. And he comes back from a 3-0 count and eventually retires. Tatis. Here's Kevin Nagati now. 1-2 the count to Castillo. Franzik, they get one, and no chance to double up the speedy Castillo. So Pelfrey out at second base. A streak like he had in that postseason.
Once in a lifetime thing.
He was with Houston in those days, and it was a second place hitter. This is Rowand in front of Wynn. 3 homers, 16 batted in. That's right through that hole. Wow. Didn't hit it that hard, but he placed it well.
Well, you know, we've talked
for the umpire to see that. And it sounded like he broke his bat, hitting it right off the end. Over to third base goes Rowand. A productive out anyway for Ishikawa. 3-2. That's a base hit. Aaron Rowand in to score. 2-0 San Francisco. Run again. Giants have scored twice and both set up by a balk. There's one. Velez is a very fast runner. And Kane went in trying to distract as well. There is Beltran right at the edge of the shadows. And that's all for Franzen. Modify their bullpen. And a big chop to short. Charged by Franzen. Nice pickup. Throws him out.
Very nice play.
He struck him out with a slider in the dirt. Molina tags him out. Kane used to working with very little offensive support. The curveball. Ishikawa waves him off. And Kane has his first 1-2-3 inning of the game. He's participating. The ball, a little chop hit by Sandoval. No play for David Wright on the bunt by Pablo Sandoval. Very unusual.
DL throwing 96 from the left side.
Molina went out and poked that slider into center field, a base hit. Benji Molina in the Yogi Berra tradition of being where they might bunt it. He's not bunting. Swings away, center field, and there is Beltran. So Wynn is gone on one pitch, a line drive right to the center fielder.
He has one into game today. So if you're the Giants, you hope that this is the start of a hot streak for Aaron Rowand because he has had some good success in this.
David Wright, and he has singled and scored a run from the windup. And this should be 2. There's one at second. Castillo to first. Double play. And on the first pitch, no less. So Jerry Manuel, hitter and the pitcher in the shadows, and the visibility is very difficult here for a while. Along the right field line, Nate Scherholtz in fair ground caught it before moving into foul ground. Nice play.
And can't do out there on the mound.
It's the first time that one pitch. That's a fair ball by Reed, right past the bag at third. Randy Wynn hustles over, and the big turn by Reed, but he's going to hold at first base.
Good job by Randy.
Giants win the division title. The high fastball for the strikeout. 2 down. Sliding into second for a double to the very first inning. Injured his thumb. That liner by Tatis right to Sandoval. And the inning is over. An 11-pitch inning for Howry.
I don't think so, John.
He's disconsolate. Base hit. Ishikawa looked bad on a slider. Down to the way. Takahashi tried another one, and Ishikawa hit it through the middle. First hit of the game for Ishikawa. Takahashi from the Japanese league. Ishikawa is from this country. The bunt by Howry, and into a force play at second base. Against him, Joe. Olivo?
I'm not that old.
Takahashi, the second one. Tatis back to first. Double play. And we're headed to the 8th inning. Some big hitters will be coming up. Castillo, followed by 3-2 the count. And he walks him. A leadoff walk. Well, is hit into deep left field. Win. It's off the wall. Castillo goes to third, and Beltran has a stand-up double, and the Mets are set up nicely.
He gets enough at bat, but also gets enough rest.
Strike three call in the inside corner.
Well, it's a nice pitch to come back with the fastball after you made the guy.
Pagan just brought in yesterday, and that is ball 4. He said he had inherited. This could be 2. Transin, Burris to first. It's a double play. And the side is retired. Games in the 3 days for the Giants. There is Castillo from shallow center, and one away. Bases were low. 2 hits, including a bunt single, and he scored one of the Giants' runs. Big chop. Reed with Green covering, and out number 2. Molina 2 for 3 in the game with an RBI for the Giants. And the inning is over. Very quick, quiet inning for Sean Green. Right down the middle. There is Rowan, though. A line drive right to him. Out number 1. Ramon Castro on deck. And the strikeout.
Well, he elevated that one a little bit more. Still not.
Here's Sandoval. And the ball game is over. Brian Wilson saves it for Matt Cain. And the Mets do not get their sweep. They're heading down to Los Angeles now